following is a presentation of DRG Media Group Sports. You're listening to coverage of area high school sports on 94.5 KPLO. You can also listen or watch coverage online at drgnews.com. Now, here's Darren Boyle.
Hi, and a very good evening to you. We welcome you here to Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo, where tonight we bring you coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO. Good matchup for you tonight between two longtime rivals as the Lyman Raiders take on the Jones County Coyotes. Our coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO is brought to you by Wagner Auto, Titan Machinery, Kimball Livestock, Venture Communications, and the Jet Lanes. Our coverage of regional high school sports is also brought to you by Potsdam State Farm Insurance, by the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the May Adam Law Firm, Avera Orthopedics, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Riverview Power Sports in Ocoma, Agtegra, the Golden Buffalo Casino, Buy Right Seed, CHS River Plains, and Darren Boyle Sales. Coverage of regional high school volleyball is also being brought to you tonight by Access Health of Murdo, the First Fidelity Bank, Moore Building Center, the Pioneer Country Mart, All Pro Towing, Nick's Fencing, and Murdo Family Foods. Bringing us coverage of regional high school sports tonight, the folks in Car Swap, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, Bowie Foods, Access Health of Presho and Kennebec, Byrie Brothers, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Chamberlain Ready Mix, the Oasis Pump and Pack, Kennebec Telephone, BJ's Food Center, Room and Ag, Halverson Oil, and the First Interstate Bank of Chamberlain. John Neff is our technical director at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. We thank you for joining us tonight for our coverage of regional high school volleyball. Dig Pink Night here in Murdo. Jones County 21-0, the only undefeated team in South Dakota high school volleyball, taking on the Lyman Raiders, who are playing much better than their 5-14 record indicates. Remember the 5-setter that we had last Tuesday night as they got the victory against Stanley County. Raiders starting to put things together as far as their chase for seeding is concerned. We'll talk about that a little bit in our next segment as we move through. Of course, Jones County, they are going to be the top seed in Region 7B, currently the number 2 overall seed statewide in Class B, and in front of a big-time crowd tonight. There's a big game atmosphere here at Harold Thune Auditorium for tonight's volleyball matchup between Lyman and Jones County. We're glad you're joining us wherever you are, online or on air. We also are streaming this game live at our website, drgnews.com. We'll have a lot to talk about, including a conversation with both head coaches, much, much more as our pregame continues. It's brought to you by the folks at Potsdam State Farm Insurance. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety celebrates being part of the team and reminds you to buckle up every trip and every time. Let's take a 3-minute break and return. This is coverage of regional high school volleyball from KPLO.
For over 100 years, State Farm Insurance has been there to help whenever you need them. The team at Potsdam State Farm is your central South Dakota good neighbor. While technology may have changed, you can always expect top-notch customer service from Potsdam State Farm. They'll take care of all of your insurance and financial service needs, where good neighbor service is their continued priority. Potsdam State Farm Insurance, with offices in Pierre and Gregory.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It takes only a moment, so you'll have it in time for this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play. Access Health Murdo welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluations for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes. From Access Health Murdo, assuring access to quality health care.
Hi, this is John at Car Swap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram here in Chamberlain, South Dakota. We're having a huge truck blowout sale. $4,500 off of any new truck on our lot, or $6,000 off of any ordered unit. Now that includes all rebates, including trade assist and finance. Only here at Carswap Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Chamberlain. CarswapChrysler.com.
First Fidelity Bank wishes the Coyotes good luck in their performances. First Fidelity Bank is proud to be a family-owned community bank in Murdo. Strong enough to stand on their own, but small enough to understand and appreciate the real-life needs of the people they serve. Call First Fidelity Bank to set up an appointment or just stop in and see what they can do for you. Good luck, Coyotes, from your fans at First Fidelity Bank in Murdo.
One thing I don't miss about football, the workouts. Hi, folks. This is RF Bowie, the owner of the Gus Stops and Bowie Foods. I have a lot of great memories playing football for the St. Mary's Cardinals and BHSU Yellow Jackets. The legendary Green Bay Packers coach Vince Lombardi said, "If you cheat on the practice field, you'll cheat in the game. If you cheat in the game, you'll cheat the rest of your life. Always give your best and good luck from Gus Stop Convenience Stores and Bowie Foods, where you'll spend less and eat better."
Time for our Keys to Success segment brought to you by the folks at May Adam. We're joined by Callie Houchin of the Lyman Raiders and Coach 5-14, but I don't think your record is indicative of how you're playing. That match last week against Stanley County, probably one of your best matches of the year.
It really was. There was stuff that we struggled on. Everyone struggles on something, but we played really well that game.
And as you move through the tail end of the season with just a few matches remaining, I think you have 4 matches left in your regular season schedule. You know, you're not going to be able to be the 1 seed in your region, but you do have the opportunity to do some damage. And it starts here tonight against a good Jones County squad, but you have an opportunity with Highmore Herald down the line next week, and you got some opportunities to move up in your region.
We do, and we're gonna take as many opportunities as we can and just do what we can while we're still in regular season.
And the nice thing about it, no travel. Once you get done with this ball game, and this really isn't the worst road trip that you're going to have. The next 3 matches, your final 3 matches of the regular season, are all at home, and that's good in the fact that you can maybe do a little bit more preparation and do a little bit more, rest for the kids and get them focused and ready to go.
Exactly, and that's one thing when you have so many games in a season, and it's hard to find time for those girls to rest. But having home games definitely helps. They're not staying out on the road as long, and they can get straight home and get some rest.
Normally, when I look at teams develop down the line through the season, I see them be more aggressive at the net. And I think for you guys, your back row has played very well. You guys dug out a lot of balls against Stanley County. And in the other matches that we've seen you play, your back row is working hard, doing good things, and it's all got to come together.
Yes, our back row has actually really impressed me this year. We still need to be more aggressive at the net. That's where it's kind of getting to us, but our back row has been phenomenal this year. You
go up against the Jones County Ball Club, one of your biggest rivals. You get the opportunity to try to knock off the only undefeated team in the state. They're a team that comes out and does a lot of things well. It's going to test you early.
It is, and they are a good team. I've watched them grow up, and it's going to be tough, but I believe we can do it. We have no pressure on us.
And I think also from the standpoint of, you talked about getting a little more aggressive at the net. I think this is one of those types of games where you definitely, your back row is going to be able to handle and do well, but they're still going to wind up taking a lot of shots unless your offense can get going, and that means your front row has to get up and thump it.
Exactly. Our front row is where we've been struggling, and I made a few changes tonight, so hopefully we'll see if that works.
All right, Coach, best of luck.
Thank you.
Callie Houchin, head coach of the Lyman Raiders, part 1 of our Keys to Success segment. As we mentioned, Lyman coming into the match with a record of 5-14, 38.053 seeding points. But as you go through the final 4 matches of the season, they have Highmore Herald next Tuesday night. That's a match we have on KPLO. They are just 7 100ths of a point ahead. Lower Brule, 8 100ths, or a little bit less than that, ahead of Lyman as far as seeding is concerned. And that would definitely, if they were able to move up to the 6th seed from where they sit right now, currently as the 8th overall seed, that would definitely give them a more favorable match. But they probably will be on the road going into the matchup here in there when region play comes around in a couple weeks. But this Lyman Raider Ball Club starting to play much better volleyball. Let's hear from the folks at May Adam. We'll come back, talk to Shelly Schweigert, head coach of Jones County, next on KPLO.
May Adam Law Firm of Pierre offers superior legal representation. Clients can be assured their legal matter will be handled with expertise and the utmost professionalism. May Adam Law Firm's skilled South Dakota lawyers can take care of your family law, estate planning, real estate law, or personal injury. May Adam Law Firm is able to help you plan and prepare to make matters easy now and into the future, too. Call 224-8803. May Adam Law Firm of Pierre, since 1881.
Part two of our coaches interviewed, we talked to Shelly Schweiger of the Jones County Coyotes, and you continue to play good volleyball. You said at 21-0, you've been able to take on all teams and take care of business.
Yeah, we've had a good start so far, and we just look forward to keep pushing on into regions.
And, you know, we talked about it during the Kadoka match. You want to be able to get stretched out a little bit. That Kadoka match 2 weeks ago, I thought really was a good match for you because you had to play a 4-set and you had to battle. And I talk about maximum points. And sometimes I think when you get to this point of the season and you try to prepare a team for a postseason run, that's what you want. You want those 25-23s or the 27-24s or something like that, or 25s to just kind of stretch your team out and keep them focused for an entire set because, you know, as the season wears on, the competition gets tougher.
Absolutely. We enjoy those games. Our girls have been able to come down from a couple of runs being 10-1 and come back and win some games. And so those games, they test you and they push you every single time. And playing a team like Kadoka and even Lyman tonight, they're a great hustling team. So I'm excited to see what comes tonight.
This Lyman team is young. They've got some energy, though, and they've got some kids that can get up and hit. And I think that's probably, if you start wondering when Lyman's going to come around, when that front row really starts going to work, and they did that against Stanley County. The kill totals were pretty high, and that means they're playing good volleyball.
Absolutely. That Stanley County game was a great match for both teams and both squads, and I hope that they show up like that again tonight. We love playing tough teams, and I'm excited to see what they bring.
And what else do you want to see? I mean, you always look for room for improvement. You've got 6 matches remaining. You've got to play Kadoka twice. You play them here on Thursday night, and then you go out to Rapid City, out to Douglas, and you play them again in the Douglas Invitational. So what do you want to see here tonight against the Raiders?
I want to see our passing improving every single game. Defense wins games. Volleyball is a game of momentum. You can have the hardest hitters that are out there, but if you can't pass a ball, you can't run an offense. So that's what we work on in practice. So I'm hoping to see our passing improving from this last Saturday to tonight.
And the other big part of it is these kids have to be focused and take it match by match. I mean, as the wins add up and the talk, continues, that means the pressure's higher, and these kids have to take it one game at a time and be focused and ready to go.
Absolutely. We talk about that every night. Mental toughness is something that we really focus on, and we take it point by point, set by set, and we just do what we can control, and if we can control the ball, hopefully it's on our side.
You look at this evening here in Murdo, it's Dig Pink night. You've got a big home crowd. Lyman is going to travel well. It's nice to be able to play in front of those big match atmospheres because the crowds are only going to get bigger as the season wears on.
Absolutely. I love this atmosphere. I love when people follow teams, and I love when we get our gym packed, and you can feel the energy in the gym right now with our junior high games before this and now going into JV varsity. It'll be a fun night.
All right, have fun.
Thank you.
Shelly Schweigert, head coach of the Jones County Coyotes. The Coyotes 21-0 on the season. Currently, obviously, they are the number 1 seed and will be the number 1 seed in Region 7B. They have 6 matches remaining. Thursday night here, they host Kadoka. They will play Kadoka, Little Wound, and New Underwood as part of that Douglas Invitational this weekend out at Douglas. They will finish up the regular season next Tuesday night as they take on Cologne. We should mention Jones County currently, when you look at the seeding in the big picture, statewide, Jones County trails Warner. Jones County is the number 2 team PowerPoint-wise as far as the postseason seeding is concerned. Our Keys to Success segment brought to you by the folks at May Adam. Let's take a 90-second break. We'll come back with starting lineups. We're back after this on KPLO.
Moore Building Center in Murdo is your full-service, small-town lumber and hardware store. They have all of your building needs, including the newest addition, Showplace Cabinets. Get your free estimate from Moore Building Center for your home and farm building needs. Moore Building Center is more than nuts and bolts. They're full service and ready to help you. Proud to be family-owned and part of the Murdo community. Best of luck to the Jones County Coyotes from Moore Building Center in Murdo. Access Health, Presho and Kennebec welcomes new and established patients, offering chronic and acute care for all ages, including evaluation for illness and injuries, immunizations, lab testing, wellness exams, and DOT and sports physicals. Same-day appointments are available, and most major insurances are accepted. Good luck this season, athletes, from Access Health Presho and Kennebec, assuring access to quality health care.
Pioneer Country Mart is a proud sponsor of high school athletics and all area youth activities. Pioneer Country Mart is a great place to stop along I-90. They're open 7 days a week from 6:30 a.m. till 10 p.m. You'll find clean restrooms, friendly service, and plenty of parking close to the door. Load up on beverages, snacks, fill up the tank, or take a quick break in the casino. Pioneer Country Mart also has diesel fuel. Pioneer Country Mart in Murdo, proud to support high school activities and athletes.
Time for starting lineups brought to you by the folks at Avera Orthopedics. For the visitors, the Lyman Raiders, they will start as follows. We will see Kason Grant, a 5'4 junior, Skylar Vollmer, a 5'9 junior, Kim Moso, a 5'7 senior, Rayleigh Middleton, a 5'6 senior, and Kaylee Larson, a 5'7 junior. Also, we will see Max Scott. She will get the start, a 6-foot freshman. The Raiders will employ a libero tonight, and that is Annie Brackey, a junior at 5'6". The Lyman Raiders enter the contest tonight with an overall record of 5-14. Their head coach is Callie Houchin. For the Jones County Coyotes, Emma Hunt will get the start, a 5'3 senior, along with Peyton Rankin, a 5'6 senior, Jolie Dugan, a 5'9 senior, Kendall Kinsley, a 5'7 senior, Mallory Wahlberg, a 6-foot senior, and Jaden Jensen, a 5'9 senior. Will get the start tonight for Jones County. The Coyotes 21-0 on the season. The head coach of the Jones County Coyotes is Shelley Schweigert. We have coverage of regional high school football for you this Friday night on KPLO as we will travel to Chamberlain. Cubs hosting Millbank. Chamberlain trying to hang on to their playoff opportunity, their playoff chances. They will be playing Millbank, hosting Millbank. And it will be a 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:40 with our scheduled pregame. Vikings football will come your way this Sunday, on KPLO. The Vikings on the road to Miami as they take on the Miami Dolphins. Noon kickoff, 11 a.m. with your pregame right here on KPLO. Finally, in our pregame, the announcement of our game officials from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. Our game officials tonight are Sella Hermsen and Deb Zenz. The announcement of our game officials comes to you from the Office of Attorney General and their Division of Consumer Protection. We should also mention to stay with us during our postgame. We'll have the KPLO CHS River Plains Player of the Game. Our big play of the game is brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo Casino as well. We would like to, again, welcome those of you joining us worldwide at our website, drgnews.com. And we'll get set here for volleyball action in just a moment. Pre-game show brought to you by the folks at Pottsville State Farm Insurance. And we will get underway next on KPLO.
Car scams are more common now, largely due to the low inventory of vehicles. This is your Attorney General, Mark Vargo, saying that while we may take this type of purchase for granted, don't rush into it for fear of losing out on that vehicle. Stay vigilant and do your homework before you make the purchase. If you're purchasing a used vehicle, know who you're dealing with, know what you're signing, and be sure you get a copy of the signed agreement at the time of purchase. Be wary of look-alike or sound-alike car dealer websites. If you have questions, contact my Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Your cancer care should be as unique as you are. At Avera Breast Center, our team of experts create a treatment plan that will work best for your type of cancer, using the latest screening, radiation, and surgical techniques. You also have access to holistic approaches to help with side effects, and a 24/7 call center for answers to your cancer questions when you need them. Learn more at avera.org/breast or by calling 855-697-2592.
Is your truck or fleet insurance a one-size-fits-all approach? The commercial line agents at Fisher Rounds & Associates know that each company fleet, owner-operator, or ag producer has unique coverage needs. We understand all the risks and liabilities, so we can create a customized policy that ensures you are fully covered. We're at your service, at your side. Fisher Rounds & Associates, serving your truck insurance needs with offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Rapid City, Sioux Falls, and Watertown.
All Pro Towing and Repair of Murdo is proud to sponsor the Jones County Coyotes and wish them the best of luck in their competition. All Pro Towing and Repair may be in a small town, but are capable of big jobs to help you when you need it most, offering 24-hour towing, recovery, and lockouts too. All Pro Towing and Repair also does light repairs at their shop in their new location, east of Murdo on South Dakota Highway 248. Call them at 669-2075. Good luck, Coyotes, from All Pro Towing and Repair of Murdo. Chamberlain Ready Mix has been serving the Chamberlain area since 1952, providing outstanding customer service on any job. With 8 radio dispatch trucks, you can rest assured they'll have your concrete there on time when you need it. Chamberlain Ready Mix can handle any ready mix task with their concrete pumping service, whether it's delivery for a basement, road, or any other concrete need. For all of your ready mix needs, contact Chamberlain Ready Mix today, 734-5741, 734-5741.
Nick's Fencing of Murdo is proud of our local high school athletes and wish them the best of luck in their competition tonight. Nick's Fencing provides top-notch quality fencing services for all your agriculture needs. Whether your needs are barbed wire fence, continuous fence, windbreaks, or building corrals. Call Chris at 605-530-5104. That's 605-530-5104. See what Nick's Fencing can do for you. Call now and book for next spring and beyond. Go Coyotes!
Before we get ready to go to work, let's pause for station identification. This is Regional High School Volleyball.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. KPLO 94.5 Reliance Chamberlain, 100.5 Pier Fort Pier. Slow the drive, arrive alive.
Our opening serve is brought to you by the region's full-service Bobcat dealer, Riverview Power Sports in Oklahoma. Let them order the Bobcat compact equipment that works for you. When it comes to travel, work, and fun, Riverview is the name to know for compact equipment, vehicles, boats, and transportation. Learn more at riverviewfamily.com. One change in the lineup for the Raiders. Mackenzie Lavador getting the start in lieu of Max Scott, who will see action but will not start the volleyball match, as Jones County will serve first to get this match underway. And it will be Peyton Rankin who will serve to get the match underway. Here are the Raiders. They work up front. Free ball across as the Raiders push it the other way at the net. They'll deal, and on the dig, it was a Jaden Jensen dig that just happened to skim the net and roll over the top, and Lyman couldn't handle it, so a kill for Jaden, and the Coyotes score early here. Rankin again putting it in play, and that's an ace. So the Coyotes now with a 2-0 lead. Rankin getting set to go to work again. Kicks it to the back row, Annie Brackey. Raiders will move it forward. A hard hit ball from Skylar Vollmer across and down. Skylar's first kill of the night, and that's something that when we had the Sully Buttes match that Lyman played earlier in the season, that's something they didn't do. But passing much better, getting to the net and let the hitters go to work. Vollmer serving for Lyman, and she will send across an ace. That makes it a 2-2 score. Jones County scored the first two. The Raiders have scored the last two. The volleyball gets away. Now it is retrieved and back to the Raiders side, and Skylar will get set to put it in play once again. Vollmer with the serve, back row it comes to Hunt. Rankin moves it ahead. They go to Mallory Vollberg, really not in a position to really hit it hard, so she dumps it to the back row. Here's Max Scott, who is already back in the match, and she hits it across, and from the back row, that's Jolie Dugan. She hits it across and down. From the back row, again, got it into the middle of the Raider defense and scores it. It's 3-2 Jones County. Coyotes serving here. That's Jaden Jensen, and the serve goes into the net. First service error of the night. Ties things at 3-3. For the Raiders, Kaylee Larson, the 5'7" junior, she will serve. Here's Emma Hunt, back row. Rankin with the set at the net. Vollberg blocked there by Max Scott. A nice defensive play for the freshman. She got high, and her jump, the peak of her jump was at the same trajectory as Mallory Vollberg's, and she was able to knock it back. So it's 4-3 Lyman, their first lead of the night. And here is Jones County, back set for Vollberg, and again, blocked by Scott. Back to back. defensive plays made by the Lyman Raiders. And it's 5-3 Lyman, as again they put it in play. Larson with the serve, Hunt back row. Not a good pass. Kinsley, now Dugan as they free ball it back. Here are the Raiders. Larson, they set it up top to Scott. She'll hammer it back row, and she gets it down for the kill. That's her first kill of the night to go with those two defensive blocks, and it's 6-3 now. The Raiders have scored 4 in a row. Kaylee Larson serving. Back row. Coyotes get it across on the return. Vollmer with the dig. They'll set it up top for Scott over the top of the defense. Kinsley will dig. Back up top. They set it for Kendall, and a hard hit ball to the back row is down for a kill. That ends the 4-point scoring run that Lyman had. Raiders still lead by 2 at 6-4, but the serve now going to Jones County. And this is Kendall Kinsley serving, and her serve is long and out of bounds. 7-4 Lyman. We work here in the opening set. Kaysen Grand serving for Lyman. The Raiders with the lead. Across it comes Kinsley, Rankin, Vollberg across. That's on the back line and down. Mallory Vollberg's first kill of the night. 7-5 Lyman. Side out back to Jones County. And this will be Mallory Vollberg who will serve. And the jump serve is across but out of bounds. That is 3 service errors for Jones County already in this opening set, and the deficit right now is 3. As it will be the Raiders who will serve. It will be Mackenzie Lavadeur who checks in. Max Scott checks out. Lavadeur is the one who serves. Vollberg back row. They go to Jensen. She has the free ball and airmails it long and out of bounds. So a hitting error for Jones County. Again, gives Lyman the lead. It's 9-5. Lavadeur in play once again. The Raiders working with a 4-point advantage here as Rankin sends it across. Dig is made. Grand will set for Vollmer over the top of the defense. Vollberg keeps it alive. It's Rankin. Now from the back row, the Coyotes will get it across. And now the Raiders will return the favor on a nice reflex play. Here's a hard hit ball by Emma Hunt. Raiders will dig it back out. They'll set it to net. It's blocked there, and that is Jolie Dugan. Dugan with her first block of the night, but we're starting to see the points take a little longer to be scored. A few hard hit balls back and forth, and now Jones County serving again. They trail by 3. It's Dugan. Back row, this is Lyman. This is Skylar Vollmer, and Vollmer hit it hard, but hit it long and out of bounds. And for the Raiders, by my statistics, this is their first hitting error of the night. It's 9-7. And Dugan puts it in play once again. Back row, Annie Brackey. Up top, Skylar Vollmer pounds it hard, but the Coyotes get 2 hits on it. Let's score that for Skylar. That'll be a kill for her. That's her second of the night. Or are they going to give the point? They're going to call that a hitting error on Lyman. And they'll give the point to Jones County. And a tough break for Lyman because that was a hard hit ball. Jolie Dugan serves. Back row Lavadeur. They move it forward. Bad pass. Raiders have to free ball across. Here's a set at the net. This is Jaden Jensen, and that is across and down. Jaden Jensen's second kill of the night. The Raiders' 4-point lead is gone. It's now 9-9. And here is Jolie Dugan serving once again. Dugan with the overhand. Brackey back row as they work it forward. Up top, it's Vollmer. Nice fist bump away from the defense and down. Skylar Vollmer's third kill of the night. 10-9 Lyman. They're back out in front. They'll get the serve here as Rayleigh Middleton serves from the back row. Here's the Middleton serve. It is across. Kinsley at the net. Vollmer and Rankin will deal. It winds up on the back row. Here is Vollberg the other way. Middleton. Now they go to Kaysen Grand. She has the free ball across. Kinsley will dig. Rankin will set. Jensen the other way, and she hits it but puts it into the net. 11-9 Lyman. Back to a 2-point advantage after Jones County was able to erase a 4-point deficit. Here Middleton's serve is long. The first service error of the night for Lyman. The Raiders are just being fundamentally sound. That's their first service error. They have just 2 hitting errors. We're about midway through set number 1. It's 11-10 Lyman as Jones County serves. It is Emma Hunt who puts it in play up top. It's Skylar Vollmer, and Vollmer will hit it long and out of bounds. 11-11. It has been a while since Jones County has had the lead. Hunt puts it in play. Here is Skylar Vollmer across. Jones County will dig. The set for Kinsley, blocked by Vollmer, and that's down on the Jones County side. Skylar Vollmer's first defensive stat of the night, and the Raiders hang on to the lead. It is now 12-10. Marina Scott checks out. Checking back in, Kim Massot. The 5'7" senior will move to the back row to serve, and the overhand is across. Jones County working it forward. Here's Mallory Vollberg across. Moso with the dig. Back up top, Skylar Vollmer. The attack there tipped. Kept alive by Kinsley. It's Rankin now to Jensen. That's away from the defense. Out of position and down. Jaden Jensen will score the kill, and that's her third of the night. 12-12. Neither team can get away from the other. Jones County scored the first 2. Lyman scored the next 2 and then rolled off 4 in a row after they trailed 3-2. They've been out in front or tied since, and here Jaden Jensen with a defensive block for Jones County, and the Coyotes lead for the first time since very early. It's now 13-12 Coyotes. Peyton Rankin serving. Brackey back row, and that bump goes right to the net, and Jaden Jensen right in her wheelhouse, and she dumps it for an easy kill, and that is her 4th of the night. 14-12. As Rankin puts it in play once again. Back row, Brackey. Gran on the set, moves it to the Jones County side. Coyotes will set for Kinsley. It is blocked there, but out of bounds. Kendall Kinsley's second kill of the night. And it is 15-12. Just like that, the Coyotes have worked themselves to a 3-point advantage. And Peyton Rankin puts it in play once again. Brackey, Gran, Vollmer, and that's across, and it is long and out of bounds. Coyotes now have a 4-point advantage. So it has been 5 in a row now that have been scored by Jones County. Rankin serves once again. A free ball from Lyman is back across at the net. Skylar Vollmer there for an easy kill. And similar to what happened on the Lyman side a couple plays ago, the dig back row wound up right at the net for Skylar Vollmer, and she was able to thump it down for her 4th kill of the night. Coyotes with a 5-point scoring run. They have the lead 16-13 now. And here's Jones County in the return to serve. Vollberg across and down. Mallory Vollberg's second kill of the night makes it 17-13 Jones County. The Coyotes will work in serve once again. This is Jaden Jensen who will put it in play. Jensen with the fastball across. Vollmer back row. Brackey moves it forward. Moso with the free ball back to the Jones County side. Set for Vollberg. It is blocked, but Max Scott will keep it alive. Scott has the free ball back to the Jones County side. It is Vollberg set for Kinsley. And it's blocked there by Scott, but the Coyotes make a nice play on it as they send it back. Here is Jolie Dugan to the back row. Vollmer, Gran once again. They will try to set it, but that time Lyman was a little discombobulated as far as what they wanted to do. It looked like Vollmer was going to attack the net, but it should have been Kaylee Larson. Larson got there late and out of position, couldn't make the play, and now it's 18-13 Jones County. Jensen serving, it grazes the net. Brackey keeps it alive. Gran, Scott to the back row it comes. Here at the net, they'll duel, and Mallory Vollberg misses it. Coyotes with the hitting error, their 3rd of the night, and the side out goes back to the Lyman Raiders. 18-14. Raiders trail, although have led and played pretty well all in all here in this opening set. Coyotes work with the return to serve, and it's Jolie Dugan, and she mishits it as she puts it into the net. Back-to-back points scored by the Raiders. Coyotes still lead by 3 at 18-15. And Kaylee Larson puts it in play once again along the sideline, and it's out of bounds. Second service error for Lyman, 19-15 Jones County. Side out back to the home team in pink as they look to serve here. It's Kendall Kinsley who puts it in play. Vollmer, Gran, Scott over the top of the defense. Wahlberg will dig. It is Rankin now. Emma Hunt, cross-court shot, a good one. And it is down for a kill. 20-15 Jones County. The Coyotes have regrouped well after being down by 4 in the single digits of this opening set. Kendall Kinsley looking to serve once again. For Lyman, back row, Vollmer. Gran will set it up top. The attack the other way. Coyotes will dig it out, set at the net for Dugan. Blocked there by Max Scott. That is her third block of the night. And she has done good things at the net for Lyman here this evening. It's 20-16. The Coyote lead is 4. Case and Gran to the back row to serve. Here is Kinsley. Rankin set for Hunt. Cross-court shot. Vollmer will dig. Off the ceiling. Brackey will chase it down. Free ball from Vollmer is across, but it's long and out of bounds. 21-16. And Jones County looks to serve it up once again. It is Mallory Wahlberg serving, and that is long and out of bounds. 4 service errors for Jones County. 21-17. The side out will go back to Lyman as Max Scott will check out. Mackenzie Lavadeur will check in. She will move to the back row to serve. Coyotes still with a 4-point lead as Lavadeur puts it in play. Kinsley back row. Rankin will set for Hunt. Cross-court shot there. Dig made by Lavadeur. It's Vollmer trying to dump it the other way and hit it low and off the net and back. A hitting error for Lyman. Will give another point to Jones County, and it's 22-17. Jolie Dugan serving for Jones County. To the back row, Brackey. Now Gran moving it forward. It is Vollmer with a free ball the other way. Kinsley, Rankin, Wahlberg across and down. Boy, that was a hard hit ball with a lot of spin on it. In the corner, the side judge had to bail out a little bit, but it was a good couple feet inbound. It gets into the lobby area where all the Dig Pink prizes are, where they're selling raffle tickets and giving away a lot of cool items. So the ball needs to be retrieved, and now Jones County gets it. We're set to go once again. It's 23-17, and here the serve by Jolie Dugan is out of bounds. And for Jones County, service error number 5 in this opening set. It's 23-18. Coyotes need 2 to win game number 1. Here's Rayleigh Middleton serving. To the back row it comes. Wahlberg, Rankin over the top, and it catches the defense napping. Peyton Rankin with her first kill of the night. It's game point at 24-18. The Coyotes will look to serve it out here as Emma Hunt puts it in play, and that serve is long and out of bounds. So it's 24-19. It will remain game point as Lyman will send Kim Lasso back into the ballgame. Marina Scott checks out. And the serve will go into the net, and that gives Jones County the victory, 25-19 here in set number 1. Scoreboard comes to you from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page. Shop online anytime at darrenboylesales.com. We'll take a break and return. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
For the biggest and best selection of hunting and fishing supplies and food and gas all in one stop, it's Oasis Pump and Pack Sinclair in Oklahoma. Use your Dino Pay app to save money on every tank of gas. Oasis Pump and Pack offers the largest cold beverage offerings in the region, and they're your home for hot stuff pizza, food for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and grab-and-go snacks. Open daily 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Oasis Pump and Pack in Oklahoma, proud of our area students and their participation in the many school activities that enrich all our lives.
Nick's Fencing of Murdo is proud of our local high school athletes and wish them the best of luck in their competition tonight. Nick's Fencing provides top-notch quality fencing services for all your agriculture needs. Whether your needs are barbed wire fence, continuous fence, windbreaks, or building corrals. Call Chris at 605-530-5104. That's 605-530-5104. See what Nick's Fencing can do for you. Call now and book for next spring and beyond. Go Coyotes! Kennebec Telephone Company Incorporated and their divisions, Charlie's Welding and Auto Repair, KTC Construction, PowerCom, TCS, and Napa of Chamberlain proudly support all area youth in their activities. Since 1908, Kennebec Telephone Company has provided the Lyman area with high-speed internet, local and long-distance telephone service, excavating, sprinkler systems, electrical work, computer repair, smart homes and farms, auto and welding repair, and Napa Auto Parts. Call their office and find out what they can do for you.
Murdo Family Foods is proud to bring you this broadcast of the Jones County Coyotes. Murdo Family Foods is your local community connection for high-quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. This family-owned store offers a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need. Their great customer service includes carry out to your car, movie rentals, fresh meat and produce, and free in-city limits delivery. Murdo Family Foods takes pride in their community. Best of luck, Coyotes, from everybody at Murdo Family Foods.
Skylar Vollmer with the serve for Lyman to get set number 2 underway. Here, the return for Jones County. It was going out of bounds, but Kason Grand made a play on it for the Raiders. And now Jones County will try to send it the other way, and Jaden Jensen hits it short and puts it into the net. The 5th hitting error for Jones County. They have 6 service errors, but have a 12-5 advantage in the kill department. That's the difference in the match as they won that opening set 25-19. Here's Skylar Vollmer serving. Back row, Vollberg. They move it forward. Now Vollberg will send it back after the set from Peyton Rankin, and that's across and down. Mallory Vollberg's 4th kill of the night makes it 1-1. The side out back to Jones County. And here's Peyton Rankin serving. Side winding serve. Skylar Vollmer makes an athletic play to save it and move it back across. And here's the set for Mallory Vollberg. And again, Mallory hits it hard and slides it across and down for her 2nd kill in as many plays. And the Coyotes now with a 2-1 lead. Raiders led early in that opening set. They put together a 4-point scoring run. Were able to hang on to the lead for a while, but Jones County just was able to do some damage in that kill department. Here, a hitting error by Lyman makes it 3-1. And Rankin will put it in play once again to the back row, Massot, as they work it forward. Brackey, Scott, it's blocked there. They're going to call a lift on Max Scott. There is a fine line between being able to hit the ball, especially when you're back to the net, as Scott was, where you hit it with that flat hand and push it up forward. That's where the lift comes from. And like I said, a fine line between a good play and a hitting error, and that's what happened there. Coyotes served. Raiders will move it back. Coyotes will make the play. Here's a hard hit ball by Scott. Now Jones County can't move it forward. They commit the hitting error, and it is a 4-2 lead. Jones County has the advantage, but Lyman now will work in serve. The junior Kaylee Larson puts it in play. They go back row. It is Vollberg. Kinsley, Vollberg, hard hit ball will not crawl the net, and that'll be a hitting error for Jones County. That is 7 on the night for the Coyotes, their 3rd already here in set number 2. They won the opening set, if you were wondering. If you just joined us, it was 25-19. The Raiders put it in play once again from the back row. Emma Hunt trying to work it across and can't, and another hitting error and another point scored by the Raiders. And now we are tied at 4-4. Kaylee Larson continues in serve, and she's going to send across an ace. Both teams had an ace early in that opening set, but both teams were kind of focused and received much better after that. This is the first set since the, about the first 3 or 4 points of the opening set. Here's another ace sent across by Kaylee Larson. They got to Mallory Vollberg, and she couldn't make a play on it, so now it's 6-4 Lyman, as the Raiders have rolled off now 4 in a row. And the junior Kaylee Larson will serve it up once again. To the back row, here is Jones County. It is Vollberg to the back row. Larson will dig. Grand moves it forward, but not a good pass there. And Raiders cannot move it forward. They commit the hitting error. They have 10 in the match so far. And it's now 6-5. Raiders still lead by 1, but Jones County will work here and serve. And it is Jaden Jensen serving. Back row, Kim Mosso, as they work it forward to Max Scott. She hammers it, but the Coyotes will dig it out. Here's Vollberg the other way. Kept alive by Vollmer, and a nice play, but they're going to call another lift. They're going to call a lift on Lyman. Boy, that was a good hustle play there by Skylar Vollmer. She dove to keep it alive, but they call the lift on the set. And it's 6-6 now. Another hitting error for Lyman. And again, Jaden Jensen serving for Jones County. Here's Max Scott at the net. Two-hand shove is across. Jones County with the dig. It's Kendall Kinsley the other way, and she will dump it across and down. Her third kill of the night. 7-6 Jones County. As we seesaw back and forth, Coyotes led early. Then the Raiders went on a nice rally. Now Jones County is back out in front. Coyotes will serve as Jaden Jensen will put it into the net. 7-7 is our score as we work here through set number 1. And here is Kaysen Grand with it. And that serve will go into the net. For Lyman, 4 service errors. Jones County with 7 service errors. If you're scoring at home, it's an 8-7 lead now for Jones County. Very nice crowd here tonight. Jones County putting together one of those seasons that you just don't see very many times. They have a chance to pick up 25, 27 wins if they were able to win them all here. 21-0 currently with 6 matches remaining. Hitting error by Lyman makes it 9-7. Here is a serve for Jones County. Lyman with it. Scott, Grand, Brackey back row. She works it across. Now Jones County a little out of position. They'll have to free ball. It's it is Jolie Dugan that makes the play. Lyman with the return. The attack by Scott. Dig made. Back across it comes. Some reflex plays on one-timers as they go back the other way. And here, Jones County hits it out of bounds. And it was Rayleigh Middleton who's going to be scored the kill there. As we dueled back and forth, there was about 3 or 4 of those hits, those single hits that went from one side of the net to the other, and Middleton was able to get it across. We'll score her with the kill, and it's 9-8. Jones County's lead at 1 as Lyman serves, and here's Jaden Jensen the other way. Back row, it's Brackey. Up top, Skylar Vollmer, blocked there. Raiders will keep it alive as they push it back the other way. Jensen set for Vollberg to the back row. Brackey tries to make a play on it, and it gets through, and that's a kill for Mallory Vollberg. We talked about the fans for Jones County. This Lyman Raider team playing much better volleyball. We were on air last Tuesday night for a 5-set thriller against Stanley County. This is a group of youngsters that are doing some good things on this Lyman squad as the Jones County serve goes long and out of bounds. And this is a time of year where you want to see good volleyball, and both of these teams are playing pretty well in their final weeks of the regular season. Rayleigh Middleton serving for Lyman as she'll push it the other way. It is Jensen, Dugan, Hunt over the top of the defense and down for a kill. Emma Hunt with her second kill of the night makes it 11-9. Side out back to Jones County. And serving for the Coyotes, this is Jolie Dugan. They go back row Vollmer. They set it for Skylar. Back across it comes, and Peyton Rankin at the net makes a nice play. She jumped high to block that. And then as it came back down on the Jones County net, it was probably Jensen who had the block first, but Rankin was the one that was able to put another shot on it and get it across and through. It'll be scored a kill for her. It's 12-9. Coyotes lead by 3, and here's Skylar Vollmer with one of the hardest hit balls of the night that is across and down for a kill. She has 5 kills on the night. It's 12-10. Side out to the Raiders. Kim Mosso serving as the Raiders trail by 2. Mosso with the shot across. At the net, Rankin pushes it across. Vollmer will dig. They'll set it. Here is Jaden Jensen at the net. She'll push it across and down. 5 kills for Jaden, and it's 13-10 Jones County. Coyotes with Emma Hunt serving as she will look to put it in play. To the back row, Annie Brackey. Kaysen Grand with another set that goes to Skylar Vollmer, and that is across for a kill. Rankin went up for the block but stuck it on the net and then double hit it. So a kill for Skylar Vollmer, number 6 on the night, makes it 13-11. Skylar to the back row. She will serve as she works the overhand. Back across to Emma Hunt. Jaden Jensen. This is Peyton Rankin with the free ball the other way. Lyman will set the play, the attack across. That's a good one and down. And that's Kaylee Larson who scores it for Lyman. 13-12 Jones County. Side out to the Raiders eventually once the ball gets across. Vollmer will again work in serve as she looks to hammer it the other way. To the back row it comes. It is Jones County. This is Jensen the other way. Raiders will keep it alive. Nice play for Annie Brackey to clear it. Here is Rankin the other way. Larson will dig. Skylar Vollmer with a free ball back across. A lobbing overhead shot across. Here is Jensen the other way, and that is off of Max Scott and down. Jaden Jensen with kill number 6 on the night. 14-12 Jones County. And again, the plays getting longer. The volleys going back and forth. Means both of these teams are pretty well into system here. As we work here in this second set, Raiders try to work it, and at the net, Mallory Vollberg is there for the block. It's now 15-12 for Vollberg, her first block of the evening. And here is Peyton Rankin, who puts it in play. Raiders with Max Scott clearing it. Set at the net. This is Vollberg. Hammers it hard there, but the Raiders will keep it alive. Here is Vollberg. Set for Jensen. She'll go back row. Annie Brackey will dig it out. Back up top, Larson. She'll hammer it the other way. Now it's Vollberg clearing it. Vollmer will dig. Again, they'll set it. Skylar pushes the other way. Dug out. Kept alive at the net. Coyotes get it across, and now Max Scott hits it hard, but long and out of bounds. There was a big open spot in the back row of the Jones County defense. Max saw it, but missed it as she hits it about a foot long and past the back line at 16-12 Jones County. And here, a Jaden Jensen kill. That's her 7th of the night, and a timeout taken by the Raiders. Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. I needed a drink of tea, so that timeout a good time for me as well. We're back in 30 seconds on KPLO.
Local businesses are what shape a community, and BJ's Food Center in Kennebec takes pride in providing the Kennebec area everything you could want from a local grocery store. Fresh produce, hand-cut meats, snacks, and weekly specials throughout the store. Plus great customer service with a friendly staff to help you find whatever you're looking for. Everybody at BJ's Food Center wishes the Lyman Raiders best of luck in their competition and supports the Raiders in all of their school activities and athletics.
Timeouts are brought to you by Integra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Integra cooperative today. 17-12. Coyotes lead in set number 2. The Raiders use their first timeout of the night, and they set up a play. It's Kaylee Larson at the net, is able to push it through for her second kill of this set. It's 17-13. The Raiders now trail by 4. It's Larson who moves to the back row. She will serve. The overhand shot across, and it's an ace. Kaylee Larson leading the way for Lyman. In fact, she leads both squads in the ace department. She has 3. She'll put it in play once again. Back row, Sophie Dowling. As the Coyotes out of position after free ball back to the Raiders side of the net. Max Scott, the two-hand push there, a good one. And that's across. And Max Scott with her second kill of the night, and Raiders are trying to put together a rally now. Their deficit is 2. It is 17-15. Larson puts it in play once again against Dowling with the bump, but it is awry, and that is another ace for Kaylee Larson. And it's 17-16. Dowling will check out. Jolie Dugan will check back in. And here is Kaylee Larson to put it in play once again. Dugan with it. Vollberg with a two-hand push back row. Larson. She made the play on it as she made the dig, but got it too close to the net for anybody to do anything with. A hitting error for Lyman. It's 18-16 now. The Coyotes lead by 2. As Jaden Jensen serves, and that's an ace. Jaden's first ace of the night. 18-16 now. The Coyotes have pushed it back out to actually 19-16. It's a 3-point lead The scoreboard working hard to keep up here as the points have come quickly here in this second set. Jensen will serve. Raiders will work the return. They get it across. Here is Jones County at the net. They try to go to Kendall Kinsley, but not a good pass there, and it's a hitting error for Jones County, 19-17. Kason Gran will look to serve. She tries to go off balance. Kinsley makes the play, gets it across to the Raiders side. Set for Max Scott, two-hand shove the other way. Rankin will dig, the pass to Kinsley, blocked by Max Scott and down. The freshman Max Scott now with 4 blocks. 19-18, the Coyote lead, which was 4, is down to 1 now. As Kason Gran will work and serve. The Raiders hang tough again here in this second set. Here's Jolie Dugan, crossed and down. And when the Coyotes get everything going right, they can really put up points in a hurry. But there have been, those good, crisp plays have been few and far between here in this second set. Raiders with a free ball on serve, working it back across. The set for Mallory Wahlberg over the top of the defense and down. And there's just a lot of talent on this Jones County side. And that time, Mallory was able to just read the defense and push the ball where the defense wasn't. And it's 21-18. Jones County will set to serve once again. Vollmer with the dig. Grant moves it forward. Scott with a free ball back. Dugan will dig. Rankin will set. It's Emma Hunt. Blocked, but kept alive by Jones County. Hunt will try to get it across. They're going to call the net violation. And it's going to be on Jones County. Sella Hermsen was there and calls the net violation on Jones County. Gives the serve to Lyman. It's 21-19. And here is a serve from Lyman's Mackenzie Labrador, and it's in the net. 22-19. Jones County leading. And for the Coyotes, it's Mallory Wahlberg serving. Wahlberg the other way as they push it to the back row to Brackey. Back up top, Skylar Vollmer, a hard hit ball there, and it's across and down. Skylar Vollmer with kill number 7 on the night, 22-20. Side out back to Lyman. And back in is Rayleigh Middleton. She will serve as she pushes it to the back row. Here is Jones County at the net. Vollmer makes a nice play. Skylar, well, they're going to call, I'm going to score it a kill, but you can call that a block as well. Jones County was trying to move it across, and Skylar was there to slap it the other way. Middleton will serve once again. Rankin with a better pass here to Hunt, who pushes it back across. Vollmer will dig. Marina Scott back to Skylar Vollmer, who's out of position and couldn't get a swing on it. Here's Jolie Dugan the other way. Back row, Mackenzie Labrador. Up front, Kaylee Larson. That is back the other way, and here is Jones County. Free ball from Emma Hunt is across. Grand makes the play. Scott will work it forward. At the net, it's Jones County who will dig it out. Rankin, now Hunt. Back across it comes. Larson will dig. Grand, Larson, back to the Jones County side. Coyotes will dig it out. They'll set it back. Here is Jolie Dugan the other way. A nice rally going here. Vollmer at the net. That is a cross, but the dig made by Jones County. Here's the attack by Rankin, and now Lyman cannot move it ahead. Lyman wanted a net violation, but they're not going to get it, as Emma Hunt did make contact with the net, but it's going to turn out to be a hitting error for Lyman to make it 23-21. That ball was well short of the net, as Lyman will try to work the return across, and they get it to the net, and an opportunity there. That's Jaden Jensen to hit it hard and across and down. Game point at 24-21. As the Coyote faithful get into it here at Harold Thune Auditorium. Dugan will serve. Here's Skylar Vollmer the other way. Camry Kitterson with the dig. Back across it comes. That's a Jensen attack. Now Skylar Vollmer at the net. She'll skyhook it across and down, and that's kill number 8 for the junior Skylar Vollmer, and it's 24-22. It will remain game point as the Raiders will earn the serve. And now, little confusion as to who is going in for who. Marina Scott will check out. Mackenzie Lavadeur will check in. And then Kim Massot will check out. She'll check back in. She'll be the one that serves. So now we're set to go. Again, game point at 24-22. And the serve to the back row. Coyotes will dig it out. It is Rankin with the set for Jensen over the top of the defense. Raiders will push it back across. Here's Rankin the other way. Vollmer with the attack across. Kept alive by Jones County. Lyman will make a play on it. At the net, it's Vollmer. Back to Kittleson. Now Kinsley from the back row pushes it across. And here's Skylar Vollmer once again making a play. And the Coyotes cannot get it across. Hitting error Jones County. It will remain game point, but it is 24-23. And again, Raiders will put it in play. Kim Massot serving. Now Jaden Jensen with a two-hand shove across. Larson, Grand to Vollmer. Back across to the Jones County side, and the attack from Emma Hunt. That is offline and into the net. 24-24, and the Raiders have fought off game point. And Kim Massot with a looping serve across that is long and out of play. 25-24, and Jones County is back at game point, but yet they'll have the opportunity to try to serve this point. As the Coyotes' Emma Hunt serves. Here is Lyman. Larson with the play. Set at the net. It is Jaden Jensen to the back row. Dig made. Back across. Skylar Vollmer will clear it for the Raiders. Here is Kendall Kinsley to the back row. Brackey with the dig. They move it forward. Larson at the net. That's a strong shot across and down. Kaylee Larson with the kill. 25-25. And again, the Raiders fight off game point. Max Scott in as Mackenzie Lavadeur checks out. And Skylar Vollmer to the back row to serve. Vollmer with the overhand across. Here is Jones County at the net. It's Jensen, and that's across and down. Little movement there offensively as the Coyotes had a play on. And Jaden Jensen with the cross-court winner, 26-25. And again, game point for the Coyotes. To the back row it comes. This is a Peyton Rankin serve as the Raiders push it back, and it's Max Scott in amongst them. And a nice play there by Scott as she was able to get it into the middle from between that front and back row. It's now 26-all. And a serve here, long and out of bounds by Lyman's Kaylee Larson. 27-26, and again it's Jones County. Jaden Jensen to the back row to serve. Mallory Vollberg is back into the match. The Coyotes trying to prevail here in set number 2. And here is Lyman. They cannot move it forward. They commit the hitting error, and Jones County wins it 28-26. In set number 2, they are up 2-0. And our scoreboard is brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment at the lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page, or shop online anytime at DarrenBoyleSales.com. Our halftime report brought to you by the folks in Buy Right Seed is next. We're back in 2 minutes on KPLO.
Ray Hybrids is dedicated to the success of their northern farmers. They provide industry-leading technology backed by agronomic expertise that fits the unique needs of local farmers. Choose Ray Hybrids for custom northern farming solutions. They know the North. Contact Buy Right Seeds in Miller or Darren Boyle Sales in Fort Pierre to learn more. Always read and follow stewardship and pesticide label directions.
This broadcast of the Lyman Raiders is brought to you in part by Rumen Ag and Pioneer Seeds in Presho. Craig and Logan Rumen proudly support Lyman Raiders athletics and activities. Contact Rumen Ag today for all of your seed, chemical, and crop consulting needs. If you're looking to maximize your yields, Rumen Ag is your local Pioneer Seed dealer. Good luck, Raiders. From Craig and Logan Rumen of Rumen Ag Pioneer Seeds in Presho.
Halverson Oil in Kennebec would like to say good luck to everyone competing in this year's school activities. They also invite you to stop in before or after the game for premium diesel, gas, or premium 91 octane to get you back on the road. Their full C-store offers a wide variety of snacks for the family and a large selection of drinks to keep your athletes hydrated. Have fun this school year and stay safe. Halverson Oil is a proud sponsor of the Lyman Raiders in all their activities.
With John Neff at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, I'm Darren Boyle. Jones County serving as we start out here in set number 3. The return by Kaylee Larson. Here are the Coyotes. Kinsley the other way. Annie Brackey moves it forward again. They'll set for Larson, who bumps it across. Dugan will dig. The back set, it goes to Emma Hunt, and she hits it short, and a hitting error for Jones County will give Lyman the first point of set number 3. Coyotes with a 26-16 kill advantage. Raiders with 16 hitting errors to just 12 for Jones County, and in a tightly contested match, those are the two stats that make the difference. Coyotes with the return of serve. Here is Lyman. Skylar Vollmer trying to bump it the other way and hit it short and into the net. And the hitting error gives Jones County their first points of set number 2. So the Coyotes will work here and serve, and Jaden Jensen will serve short. Coyotes with 9 service errors, 7 for Lyman. Raiders have also sent across 5 service aces to just 2 for the Coyotes. So the serve-receive game advantage Raiders to this point. Jones County has been able to just do too much damage at the net so far. Here is Mallory Vollberg at the net. Again, she'll hit it hard, and it's across and down. 2-2, side out back to Jones County. As the Coyotes will work and serve. I believe this is Kendall Kinsley who will serve. She puts it in play. Brackey back row. Grand moves it forward. Vollmer the other way, and it's short. Skylar has had to make a lot of plays tonight as she hits it short there. Hitting error makes it 3-2. And Kinsley will look to put it in play once again. We have had scores of 25-19 and 28-26. Both sets have been won by Jones County so far. As Rankin dumps it across, Scott will attack. It's blocked by Vollberg. Raiders make the play as they get the other way. Here's Emma Hunt with a cross-court shot that is down. Emma Hunt with her 3rd kill of the night. It's 4-2 Jones County. This Raider team with a 5-14 record has came in and battled here this evening. Kinsley will put it in play once again. Brackey, Grand, Scott, the back row. Vollberg will dig. Rankin tries to push it over the net and can't. Hitting error Coyotes. Point for the Raiders. And now they trail 4-3 as Kaysen Grand will look to serve. Marina Scott will check in. Checking out will be Kim Massot for the Raiders. Here's the Grand serve. Vollberg with the bump as they move it forward. Jaden Jensen with the shot the other way. Vollmer will dig back row up top. Scott, and Mack will hit it hard, and that's across and down. Max Scott with 4 kills to go along with those 4 defensive blocks, and we are tied again at 4-4. The Raiders will try to look for the lead as Grand puts it in play. Here is Jones County. Not a good pass, so they have to free ball across as Dugan makes the play. Here is Lyman. Free ball from Scott back to the Jones County side. It is to Hunt, who hits it across and off the defense and down. Emma Hunt now with 4 kills for Jones County, and it's 5-4 Coyotes. Jones County will look to put it in play again. The left-hander, Mallory Vollberg, sends it across. Brackey. Now it is Marina Scott the other way. She hits it short. The Coyotes score back-to-back points and now have a 2-point lead as they try to complete this in 3 and improve to 22-0 on the season. Here's Vollberg again, putting it in play. Raiders with the return across. It is Scott. Free ball from Vollberg back across. And here the attack from Scott, who is active, and she gets the kill. Moving well as she's able to move it across. And She has been playing pretty good volleyball, but they have spelled her here tonight. Rather than put her on the back row, they have taken her out and replaced her with Mackenzie Labrador when they put her to the back row. So Mac is a little fresher as she works up front. And she's done a good job. And here's Skylar Vollmer with it. And they're going to call her for a direct. And a hitting error there. That's a tough call. She knew where the defense was, so she just took the ball and slapped it across, but got enough palm on it. And I think what the official looks at, if you stop the rotation of the ball, which she did, then that is a direct, and that is a hitting violation as Jones County works it across, and Jaden Jensen is going to be scored another kill. So that turns into a 2-point swing. It's 8-5 now, Jones County, as the Coyotes look to serve, and this serve is wide and out of bounds. That is 10 service errors for Jones County tonight as Jolie Dugan hits it wide and out of bounds. 8-6. Raiders serving as they trail by 2. Here's Rayleigh Middleton. Kendall Kinsley back row for Jones County. They'll set it up top to Jaden Jensen. That is down the line, but wide and out of bounds. Boy, that did not miss by much. But right on top of it, the side judge, and they will give the point to Lyman. Now the deficit is at 1 at 8-7. Here's Jones County attacking, and they will again hit it wide and out of bounds. And just like that, back-to-back hitting errors for Jones County allows Lyman to score 2, and they tie things up at 8-8. Middleton serves, and that will go into the net. 9-8 Jones County. Coyotes with a 25-19 victory in set number 1. 28-26 in the set just completed. Now a serve by Emma Hunt is short and into the net. And now we are at 9-9. Kim Masso back in. She will serve for the Raiders as she works the serve back across. Rankin will set for Jensen. That is hit hard, and that is across and down. Jaden Jensen now with 11 kills for Jones County, and it's 10-9. Peyton Rankin serving for the Coyotes. You just have not seen, in fact, 5 points in a row in that opening set with the longest scoring run that either one of these teams have had. The Raiders had a 4-point scoring run in that opening set as well after they trailed early, but then was able to work themselves out to an advantage. Here is Jaden Jensen at the net. It's tipped there. Raiders will dig it out. A free ball from Skylar Vollmer is across. And now Jones County will set it. Kinsley the other way. Masso back row. And that's out of play as she tried to work the dig, and that's going to be a kill for Kendall Kinsley, and that's her 4th of the night. Coyotes now have worked to a 2-point lead at 11-9. And Rankin will serve once again. Brackey back row, Vollmer trying to get it across and can't. And another point for the Coyotes, who have now worked to a 3-point lead. And here is Rankin. Back row it comes. Mosso. Now Kaylee Larson. Emma Hunt will dig. Jensen will keep it alive as it goes to Kinsley. Tipped there by Vollmer. Back to the Coyotes side. They'll work the quick return. It's Vollmer again. That is across. A dig by Hunt. Back to the Raiders side. Raiders on the one-timer send it the other way. Here's Mallory Vollberg with the big hit. Annie Brackey will dig it out. She'll have to free ball from the back row as Mosso kept it alive. Here is Jensen at the net for Jones County. She will hit it across and down. And that is 12 kills on the night for Jaden Jensen. Coyotes with a 4-point lead now at 13-9. As Rankin will serve once again. Here is the set. Some miscommunication there. And we're going to see a timeout taken by the Raiders after they commit the hitting error. And a 5-point scoring run for Jones County has put them out in front here in set number 3. It is 14-9, Jones County. We'll pause for 30 seconds on KPLO.
At First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, they know that champions play as one team with one goal. And they also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain today. First Interstate Bank in Chamberlain, member FDIC.
Timeouts are brought to you by Agtegra. Acres Ahead maximizes your farm's earning potential straight from the start. Contact your local Agtegra cooperative today. 14-9 Jones County. Not long ago, we were tied at 9. As Jones County has put together a nice side out here. As Peyton Rankin will continue to serve out of the Raider timeout. Lyman will send it the other way. Here is Jaden Jensen. Skylar Vollmer will dig it out, but can't make the return as Jensen hits it away and down. And that is 13 kills on the night for the 5'9 senior. 15-9 Jones County. Rankin serves once again. Brackey set for Vollmer, and that is across and through the block and down. Skylar Vollmer with kill number 11 on the night. That ends the scoring run at 6 for Jones County here in this third set. And it is 15-10. Here's Skylar Vollmer serving. Vollberg for Jones County. It goes to Rankin, to the back row Hunt. Emma with the hard hit ball. Vollmer will dig it out, set for Max Scott. She'll pound it, and it's through the defense and down. Max Scott with kill number 6. And it is 15-11. And here's Skylar Vollmer serving once again. For Jones County, it's Mallory Vollberg. Set for Jaden Jensen down the line. And Jensen will score it. 14 kills on the night for Jaden Jensen. Coyotes starting to take a little bit of control here as it's now 16-11. Jolie Dugan will check in. Camry Kittleson will check out. And here is the Jaden Jensen serve. Brackey up top, Scott, a nice play there. Max Scott again, seeing where the defense wasn't. Pushes the ball in that direction and scores the kill. That is 7 on the night. It's 16-12. But the Raiders need to put a scoring run together here. They can't just trade points. With the Coyotes with the big lead, here the block, and it's out of bounds, and that's a kill for Mallory Vollberg. 17-12, side out back to the Coyotes. It will be Kendall Kinsley that serves. Jaden Jensen will check out. And we will see the libero check in. Camry Kittleson will check in. And here is Jones County pushing it back across. A hitting error by Lyman makes it 18-12. And here is the shot the other way. At the net, they'll deal. Coyotes will send it back. Here's a free ball from Lyman the other way as Kaysen Grand clears it. Kittleson up top, Vollberg, block on the line. And they're going to, they're going to give the point to Lyman, and that's the way it should be. As Max Scott hit it right down the line and scores it. That's another kill for Max Scott, who has 8 on the night, and the side out back to Lyman. 18-13 as Kaysen Grand puts it in play. Back row Kittleson, and that's an ace sent across. Kaysen Gran with her first ace of the night. And that is the 6th set across from Lyman, and this is not a hard-serving team. Jones County has struggled in the receive game from time to time, as here we have a whistle. We're going to have a net violation on Lyman. And that's a break for Jones County because Peyton Rankin had hit it off the net. It was going to be out of play, but they ruled that Lyman was on the net. And the point will go to Jones County, and it's 19-14. Here's Marina Scott with the return for the Raiders. Rankin will push the other way. Quick return from the Raiders. Kittleson with the dig, set for Emma Hunt, and that's wide and out of bounds. 19-15. Back to the Raiders for a side out and a serve. Max Scott checks out. Mackenzie Labrador checks in. But again, the Raiders do need to do more than just trade points as they find themselves down by 4, and the serve here is wide and out of bounds. 20-15 Jones County. Jaden Jensen will check in. Camry Kittleson will check out. And Jones County with the serve as Dugan puts it in play. Vollmer at the net, and it's blocked. Jaden Jensen with the defensive play, and it's 21-15. Dugan with the serve once again. They'll push to the back row. Good play by Grand to get it across. Here is Jones County. At the net, it's Jensen. The other way, Raiders will dig it out. Marina Scott with a hustle play. Back across it comes as the Raiders return it. It's to Jensen, but the pass at the net. Skylar Vollmer got there first, and she's able to push it across and down. Vollmer with kill number 12 on the night, and it's 21-16. Rayleigh Middleton serving for the Raiders. And the serve is across. Jones County with the bump as they move it forward. Hunt across and down. Emma Hunt catching the back line for her 5th kill of the night. 22-16. Side out to the Coyotes. The senior Emma Hunt will serve. And the overhands across. Here is Lyman. At the net, they'll set it for Skylar Vollmer. She'll hammer it the other way. Dig made as they move it forward. Hunt will try to go cross court. That is long and out of bounds. Another hitting error for Jones County. That is 6 of them here in this third set. But again, the Raiders not able to take much of the advantage in serve. It's now 22-17. The overhand serve from Kim Masso is across. And here is Jones County, and they have to try to free ball from the back line and can't. Another hitting error for Jones County. And Lyman will score it, but the first time in a while that they've scored 2 in a row. They still trail by 4 at 22-18. Masso puts it in play once again. Bump made back row. Rankin will set for Kendall Kinsley, who pushes to the back row and hits it long and out of bounds. So that's 3 in a row now for the Raiders, and it's 22-19. Masso with the serve. Vollberg, back row. They move it to Kinsley over the top of the defense. Masso will dig. Grand moves it forward. Kaylee Larson clears it out. Here is Jones County again at the net. It's Kinsley. She'll hit to the back row and hit it long and out of bounds. There's 4 in a row. 22-20. Masso will put it in play once again. Back row, it's Vollberg. Rankin moves it forward to Jensen, who pushes it back row, and again it is long and out of bounds. 22-21. Coyotes will send Camry Kittleson back in. And here is the serve from Masso. Back to the Jones County side. Rankin with the quick return. Here is Lyman. They'll set it for Vollmer, and Skyler mistimes the jump and hits it short. 23-21. That was a nice little 5-point scoring run for Jones County, or for Lyman, to make things interesting here in this third set. Now the Coyotes will serve. It's Kaylee Larson with the attack. Jones County will send it back. Larson has it. Kaylee Larson will push the other way. Her 4th kill, and it's 23-22. So Lyman now will work to the back row to serve. This is Skylar Vollmer serving. Kind of an off-balance serve as Vollberg returns it for the Coyotes. Now the Raiders at the net. It's Scott with the hit, blocked by Jensen. Scott will keep it alive, though. Larson will dump it to the Jones County side. Here's a free ball from Kendall Kinsley across. Brackey will dig. Grand moves it forward. Larson with a free ball the other way to an open spot of the floor, and that is down for Lyman. 23-23. The Raiders continue to battle here, as Skylar Vollmer will again serve. Vollberg at the net. They're going to call a net violation, and again a situation where Jones County mishit the play. A net violation is going to be called on Lyman, and just like that, it's match point. Side out back to Jones County. Jaden Jensen serving. Vollmer, Scott across, and it's down. Max Scott will score the kill, It's 24-24. That was just a good play there by Vollmer first, who made the bump, the dig on the serve. And Scott, who was able to find an empty spot on the floor. Raiders with the attack from Rankin of Jones County will dig it out and send it back. Here is Jones County at the net. It's Vollberg, blocked by Scott, and that's down. Max Scott with the defensive play. We are at game point for Lyman here in set number 3. 25-24. And here is Kaylee Larson serving. Back row it comes, Jones County. Coyotes moving it forward. Dugan at the net. That's across and down. So the Coyotes will fight off game point. The third kill of the night for Jolie Dugan. And it's 25-25. Coyotes will serve. This is Kendall Kinsley serving. Raiders will try to work the play. It is Vollmer across. Not a good dig. The Coyotes are going to have to free ball as Vollberg gets the job done. Vollmer back row. They will set it. Schuyler has to bump it back across. Here is Dugan to Vollberg. Back across as Larson will dig it out. Raiders will send it back. Here is Dugan, Rankin, Hunt. That's across and that's down. Emma Hunt with kill number 6. And back we go to match point. 26-25. And Jones County with a chance to serve it through to make it 22 in a row. And here is Kendall Kinsley with it. Vollmer will dig. They go up top. Max Scott. Dig made by Rankin. Vollberg will keep it alive. Here is Jensen back the other way. Brackey will dig it out. Back up top it is Scott. A hard hit ball that is long and out of bounds. And Jones County will win 27-25 as they take the third set and win this match 3-0. Scoreboard from Darren Boyle Sales. Check out the large selection of new and used farm equipment on my lot on Sale Barn Road in Fort Pierre. Like the Darren Boyle Sales Facebook page or shop online anytime at darrenboylesales.com. Post game is next. We're back in 3 minutes on KPLO.
Jet Lanes invites you to stop in for some great food and great fun on the lanes. Challenge your friends to a match or just hang out and relax. Jet Lanes serves steaks, burgers, made-to-order pizzas, and much more from their full menu. You can also watch your favorite game. Jet Lanes in Prescio, downtown P-Town's #1 fun spot, and a proud supporter of all area youth in their sports and activities. There's Thursday Night Lights and all of the weekend highlights, but nothing beats Monday nights with Monday Night Football on Venture High Def TV. You'll catch all the action this Monday, October 17th. Tune into ESPN Channel 21 as the Broncos head to Sophie Stadium and take on the Chargers at 7 p.m. Venture Communications, your home for ESPN and Monday Night Football. Call Venture Communications today for High Def TV service and more. 852-2224.
The future of our region lies in the young people who are involved in athletics, music, art, and drama, and the many other activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange in Kimball congratulates everyone that contributes and competes. We're proud of you all and happy to support the many activities in our schools. Kimball Livestock Exchange has a sale every Tuesday. For sale information or to consign, call the barn at 778-6211.
Getting a jump on the 2023 growing season starts with making sure your equipment is field ready during the off-season. Titan Machinery, your genuine Case IH parts and service dealer, can help make pre-season maintenance even easier and more cost-effective with their Uptime Maintenance Inspection Program. These inspections, available for all types of equipment, are a proven way to protect your investment and keep your equipment in peak working condition. Schedule your appointment today. That's Titan Machinery, your genuine Case IH parts and service dealer. Power and precision to grow.
Wagner Auto Company, South Dakota's oldest auto dealer in Pierre, is your transportation headquarters in central South Dakota. With a great selection of new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep vehicles, and a large selection of quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. View their entire inventory at WagnerAuto.com. Experience the Wagner Auto difference for yourself by letting them help you with your next set of wheels. Wagner Auto Company in Pierre.
One place to go.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports from the stations of DRG Media Group. Download the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino, from the App Store or Google Play. It only takes a moment, so you'll have it to replay this game. See live and archived video of all games. And when you select your favorite station during the live stream, the video will immediately pop up. See Central South Dakota high school sports on your phone or mobile device with the DRG News app, brought to you by the Golden Buffalo Casino. Download it now at the App Store or Google Play.
Back here at Harold Thune Auditorium in Murdo, a good volleyball match here in front of a very good crowd on a windy Tuesday evening. Jones County improves to 22-0 on the season, but Lyman kept things interesting as Jones County wins it by scores of 25-19, 28-26, 27-25, and the Raiders led in all three sets, and Jones County, though, was able to prevail, and they did that with their offense as they outkilled Lyman 38-27. Lyman winds up with 27 hitting errors to just 22 for Jones County, but the Raiders did send across 6 service aces. They had 6 defensive blocks, and those statistics were won by Lyman in if you look at things in those statistics, Raiders did some good things, especially at the net, as they were able to make some good plays and play good defense. But the Coyotes, again, just a very solid, experienced ball club, and they were able to regroup on a couple different occasions. In fact, trailed by as many as 4 in the opening set before they were able to get the lead and eventually win it by a 25-19 score. But boy, there really just was not any scoring runs in this match. We talked about the 5-point run that Jones County had in the opening set. The Raiders had a 4-point run in the opening set as well. Jones County eventually did score 6 in a row in the third set, but the Raiders were able to regroup, and they were able to work their way back into this match. In fact, fought off a match point. But eventually Jones County was able to score, and Lyman, just with not as much depth as what Jones County had, kind of ran out of gas in those final points of the match. As Jones County, again, with the victory, they improved to 22-0 on the season. Leading away for Lyman, Skylar Vollmer with 12 kills, Max Scott with 9 kills. She had 5 blocks as well tonight for the Raiders. Kaylee Larson with 5 kills, 4 service aces for the Lyman Raiders. On the Jones County side, they were led by Jaden Jensen, 14 kills and 2 blocks, 9 kills for Mallory Wahlberg, 6 for Emma Hunt. Coyotes just 2 service aces on the night as the Raiders handled the receive game very well here tonight. And this is a team that got off to a slow start, was a little disorganized to start the season, but are playing very good volleyball as of late. They have 3 home games remaining in their regular season schedule. Phillip this Thursday night, Highmore Herald next Tuesday, and then they finish up with Chamberlain a week from Monday. Those Highmore Herald and Chamberlain matches we will have for you here on KPLO. Jones County has Kadoka on Thursday night, and then Kadoka, Little Wound, and New Underwood out at the Douglas Invitational in Rapid City on Saturday. They will finish up their regular season next Tuesday on the road as they go to Cologne. Our post-game continues as we bring you the play of the game. Our play of the game brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo.
The KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game is brought to you by your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, where you can play big. The Golden Buffalo Casino is proud of all our area youth and all of their accomplishments in activities. Your winning destination, the Golden Buffalo Casino in Lower Brule, is a proud sponsor of KPLO Sports Big Play of the Game.
Well, let's talk about the big play of the game. Well, it turned out to be the big plays that we had in the opening set. Jones County led 3-2. They scored the first 2. Lyman comes out and scores the next 2 to tie it, and then Jones County had the lead. After that, Lyman went on a 4-point scoring run, and had a 6-3 advantage, and were able to work out to a 4-point advantage on a couple different occasions until Jones County goes out on a 5-point scoring run in that opening set and eventually takes control of the set and wins at 25-19. And those scoring runs from both teams, well, hey, in my mind, that is our play of the game. Brought to you by the folks at Golden Buffalo. And finally, in our post-game tonight, we have the player of the game announcement, and that comes to you, brought to you by the folks at CHS River Plains.
You ask, we listen. CHS River Plains now has grain marketing at the farm gate. Barb Gorjuski and Jason Euchre are hitting the country providing grain buying services where it's convenient for you. So whether you prefer to call and talk to our grain marketers or have the origination team come to you, we'll be there. We can help build a marketing plan, execute a current plan, and help decide when it's the best time and way to sell your crop so it's right for your operation and your bottom line. CHS River Plains, making it as convenient as possible to build a successful marketing plan for your specific needs.
Well, we look at the player of the game nominees. Let's talk about the Raiders side first. We've been saying all night along the Raiders have been doing good things. They were led by Skylar Vollmer tonight with 12 kills. Max Scott, 9 kills, 5 blocks on the defensive side for Lyman. Kaylee Larson with 5 blocks, 4 service aces for the Raiders tonight. But Jones County with just too much experience and too many big hitters. 6 kills for Emma Hunt, 9 for Mallory Ballberg, 14 kills and 2 blocks for our player of the game, and that is the 5'9" senior, Jaden Jensen of Jones County. She is our CHS River Plains player of the game. We will have high school football for you Friday night on KPLO. We will be at Don Giese Field in Chamberlain, and it will be the final home game of the season for Chamberlain. They will finish up on the road at Canton, but they take on Millbank as they try to hang on to their playoff chances. It's a big matchup for them, and we'll have it for you. 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:40 with the pregame on Friday night. Vikings football will come your way Sunday on KPLO. The Vikings at Miami. They take on the Dolphins at noon. 11 a.m. with your Vikings pregame on your home for Minnesota Vikings football. 94.5 FM KPLO. Next Tuesday night, as we said, will be in Presho. It will be Lyman hosting Highmore Herald. 2 teams that are jockeying for position, the 6, 7, 8 seeds of Region 6B. And that will be a big matchup, Lyman versus Highmore Herald next Tuesday night. And we'll have it for you on KPLO. We would like to thank those of you who have joined us tonight worldwide at our website, drgnews.com. On air or online, we'll have it for you, and this game also archived for your viewing pleasure. Check out the KPLO page at drgnews.com. The South Dakota Office of Highway Safety reminds you to keep your eyes on the road and not on your phone. Coverage of regional high school volleyball on KPLO brought to you tonight by the First Interstate Bank of Chamberlain, Halverson Oil, Room and Ag, BJ's Food Center, Kennebec Telephone, the Oasis Pump and Pack, Chamberlain Ready Mix, Fisher Rounds and Associates, Byrie Brothers, Access Health of Presho and Kennebec, Bowie Foods, Car Swap, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, My Murdo Family Foods, Nick's Fencing, All Pro Towing, the Pioneer Country Mart, Moore Building Center, the First Fidelity Bank, and Access Health of Murdo. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is also brought to you by Darren Boyle Sales, CHS River Plains, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, the Golden Buffalo Casino, Buy Right Seed, Agtegra, Riverview Power Sports in Ocoma, the South Dakota Attorney General's Division of Consumer Protection, Avera Orthopedics, the May Adam Law Firm, and Potsaba's State Farm Insurance. Coverage of regional high school sports on KPLO is also brought to you by Wagner Auto, Titan Machinery, Kimball Livestock, Venture Communications, and the Jet Lanes. John Neff has been our technical director at DRG Media Group's World Headquarters, and I'm Darren Boyle. Again, Jones County improves to 22-0 as they defeat the Lyman Raiders in 3 here tonight. We bid you all a very pleasant evening.